Hi, I would like to show you now how you can use QtCreator to relatively easily create user interfaces for CsoundRemote. CsoundRemote is an app that enables you to control Csound that may run in another computer over network. QtCreator comes with a Qt, that's a very powerful software development framework development kit. Okay, so our goal for now is to create a user interface that shows a small ball, and when it moves then it sends its coordinates to Csound that uses those for a simple Csound file that does frequency modulations. And it uses channels carrier and modulator to control the sound. And I'm going to show you now how you can, perhaps in 5 or 10 minutes, create something that looks nice and is not too hard to do. Okay, let's create a new QML file. QML stands for Qt Meta Language. Call it ball. No git this time. And QtCreator has a very good design tool. So when it opens up, then you can use very many different controls when you use different imports. There's this huge amount of them and huge amount of different controls that you can then just drag and drop in. But now we're going to do something quite simple. So we have now the basic item that let's replace with rectangle. So that you can add colors to it. I like to use gradients. Let's pick some nice colors. Maybe something from the blue side somewhere here. A bit lighter maybe. Okay. And then let's add another rectangle that we're going to do the ball out of it. So somewhere here in the center. It doesn't matter really. First let's set its size, maybe to smaller, 40 to 40. And to make it a ball, the radius half of the white, so it's a nice round ball. Let's set the color, maybe something from yellow side here. Okay, so we have now our ball. And we want to click somewhere and we want to go the ball there. Now we need to write a little bit of code. So we have this rectangle is our small ball. Let's give its name a bit clearer so that we can I forgot to add something that handles the clicks. We need to insert a mouse area, and we want to fill it, the whole rectangle. Then it's easy just to click on the fill appearance button and there it is. Good. Now let's go back to text and write what happens when we click. So we have the element mouse area, and the handler for mouse clicks is on clicked. And so we want to have the ball X to the mouse X, and the ball Y to mouse Y. Okay, so let's see if it works. To test it. Sorry, we can use program QML from command line, or also you have tools in the QtCreator that you could use, or in some systems you can just double click on your QML file and it happens. Maybe it's the same here. Okay, so we have it here. It didn't resize properly. No, and when we click on the ball it moves. But let's do it a bit nicer and add some animations. To do that, we go to the rectangle of our ball and add just a couple of liners of animations. One way to do it is to use keyword behavior. So behavior on X is a number animation. The duration, let's set it to half of a second, so it's 500 milliseconds. And when we click on it and you see the little bulb, then we can choose a type for it. So maybe use this kind of bounce animation. And let's do the same for Y. And use some other type of animation. You can see really well here, but say elastic animation. So you can also test it here. Okay, see if it moves well, if it works. Yeah, so you can see the nice movement now that can be fun in some situations. And next thing is that we need to control Csound with this. First, when we click, then we want to start a sound. So we can use the Csound read score command, and let's first instrument. Let me check, was it instrument 1? Yes, it is. To run for half a second. And then we need to send the changing parameters. That we can do perhaps best on X changed handler. When X is changing, Y is changing anyway, so we can do it once here. Set control channel. Carrier was for carrier, and then put some calculations. So 1 plus the X divided by the weight of the parent, so that this becomes to the range from 0 to 1, and we want to have it a bit higher. And this similar thing to Y, so we use the Y for modulator. Good. Now let's start up our CsoundRemote. And load the QML file. It was called ball. Okay, it moves as we wanted. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. and see if Csound is receiving it. So important thing is that you have to set this key in the parameters and to set the ports where Csound is listening to the commands. And in CsoundRemote, on the main tab, of course, you must set the same port. Okay. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. No, there it is. And the nice thing is that you can use this file. I will send it now to my phone. And just a moment. Let's check if it is there now. I think it's an old version there that I opened. But anyway, I will show it in a minute. So if you can see my phone now, the same interface is now in my phone. Okay, very good. So you can have, and in quite short time, do a really nice interwork. So Qt and QML are really powerful tools, not to use many lines, to a beautiful, well-functioning interface that you can use very well with a CsoundRemote in your Csound projects. Thank you, and I hope you find it useful.